for an addition.
Happy birthday, Gary, from Audrey, myself, our kids, our grandkids, and our 7 great-grandchildren. My father said 70 is our expected life, and after 70, each year is a free year. So welcome to the free years. There's nobody that deserves to have free years more than you did, because you've done so much for everybody during the first 70 years of your life. As you know, in our family, the most important thing has always been family. There's no better example in our family of somebody who cares about family, who helps family, who helps everybody. I'm 21 years older than you are now, and it's just remarkable to me to see how over the years, from the time Abe Zalesnik worked with you when you were going to Harvard to today, what a phenomenal human you've been. So happy birthday, Aud, I, and Homishpacha send our love. God bless you.
My favorite thing about Uncle Gary is how enthusiastic he is about passing Jewish traditions and values down to the next generation. Whether it's sharing some sort of insight with all of us at Shabbat dinners, telling stories to his nieces and nephews, or taking students on trips to Israel, it's clear that he has such an amazing passion for sharing knowledge and for teaching others and learning from others, and I really hope that I can have the same zest for life and the same desire to learn when I'm his age. So happy birthday, Uncle Gary. I hope you have a wonderful 70th, and may this be your best year yet and many more to come. Love you.
Hey bro, happy birthday, 70 years old. I sent you a video of some of my fond memories of you from the past. I hope you enjoy it. In any case, many more healthy, happy birthdays, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Have fun. Bye-bye.
Happy birthday, Gary, Rabbi Yosef Yehuda. What can I say? I love your smile. I love your love and how you make me feel validated every time I see you. Your warmth, your grace, your humor. You're just an amazing friend and great guy, and you just love everyone and you make everyone feel great about themselves, and that's a very unique quality and something that we all so admire and appreciate and revere. And what can I say? You're 70 years young, so 70 down, 50 to go, and just stay young and stay happy and just continue to give us your love. We really do appreciate you. And by the way, P.S., thank you for making me into a swimmer, because that was all you're doing, and now that's what keeps me feeling young. I love you, buddy. Happy birthday, and many, many more to come. Let's look forward to celebrating in good health and good humor always. Love you, buddy.
Happy 70th birthday to my beloved friend Gary Yarus. We go back over 30 years, so many memories. Your life has impacted mine in such a major way, and it's such an honor to be your friend and to have people in the community know how close we are. I think the most compelling memories that I have are the Beaker Holm visits that you and I had over the years with the young people. There was a Nazi who came into an antique store owned by Kodner. You and I visited Mr. Kodner and his son. He told us the story about the Nazi who came in with this old parchment that was ripped, these old Nazi guns and memorabilia. You and I realized that he had a Sefer Torah. We felt it was our mission to preserve it. We went up to his store in Davie. Turns out that it was a Sefer Torah, but it was ruined beyond repair. You and I explained to him how important it is to give a proper burial to that Sefer Torah from the Holocaust, and you and I performed that mitzvah. May we continue to impact each other's lives for many, many years to come. May you continue to have that special Tom that you have influencing so many people. May you have good health, and may the rest of your life be more impactful and more effective even than what you've accomplished to this date. Happy birthday. We send our love.
Hello, Gary.
Hello, Brother Gary.
We understand it's your birthday,
That's what they say.
so we want to wish you a very healthy, happy, wonderful birthday.
Absolutely. And I was thinking of at least one thing that I really appreciate about you and what I remember about you. And I thought I'd share that with you. And it could all be boiled down into one thing, really. And that is surviving my childhood with you as my older brother. That's it.
Yeah, thank you for that. We love you.
We love you very much. Happy birthday.
Happy
Enjoy
birthday.
yourself. And many, many more healthy, happy ones to come.
Hi, Uncle Gary. It's so nice to see you. Happy birthday. So I'm supposed to answer some questions, so here goes. My favorite thing about Uncle Gary is how fiercely devoted he is to his family and his community. I think that's really awesome, and it's something that I look up to a lot. My favorite memory of Uncle Gary is that greeting that he always asks us to give him. Hello, Uncle Gary. It's so nice to see you. You're looking so young and intelligent and erudite and sagacious, etc. And how he would always encourage us to come up with new words to use to describe him. And I have this very strong memory of running to the big dictionary in Graham's library and searching through it looking for a new amazing word to use, because I loved the look on his face when we would come up with new words. And that's my favorite memory. It was pretty great. So thank you so much for being my uncle. Happy birthday. I'm sorry I'm not with you right now, but I love you very much and I miss you, and that's it. Bye.
Gary, what can I say on your 70th birthday? I think of you and I think of three things: love and respect and honor. A lot of love has to do with fun, and a lot of the fun ties into respect and honor. I think of you on JLI with me and my father and doing what we do. And then I think of the times that we were together having a blast. You know what we were doing? We were playing good cop, bad cop with a Jew who didn't know what to do and trying to push him or her forward. Or sometimes we were good cop. Or sometimes we just wrestled them to the ground and told them, you're going to be a Jew and here's why. And there's just the plain fun that we had, whether we're doing something Jewish or not. Respect. I admire all you do. I admire where you come from. I admire where you went to. And I admire where you're going. And as for respect, it comes from your 70th birthday. 70 in Hebrew is the letter ayin. And that word, or rather that letter, is actually a word. Ayin means eye in Hebrew. And boy, you have a good eye. You seem to know what's right, and you seem to know what's important at every time. And the letter ayin also spells the word ein, which means source. Sort of like an Ein Gedi, the water spring, the spring of water and the source. And for many people in this world, including me, you've been the source of very important things. And for the Jewish community, by the way, you've clearly been a source. Always bringing forth, gushing forth ideas and attitudes that the world needs. I love you. Mona loves you. My father loves you from above. And I wish you a happy birthday and many more.
Happy birthday, Uncle Gary. You're the most erudite, sagacious, and perspicacious person I know. Thank you for always being there with your wise advice and great stories.
We love you.
Happy 70th.
Hi, Uncle Gary. It's Greg
And Sophia.
and Bella Lugosi,
And we just wanted to wish you a very happy 70th birthday.
and let you know that you're looking very young, intelligent, vivacious, and erudite today. And on your 70th birthday, we have only one question that we wanted to ask you. Gary Jones, how are your bones? In all seriousness, happy birthday, and may you have many more healthy, happy ones.
And we hope this is your best year yet.
Love you, Greg and Sophia.
I don't know.
This is all so confusing. What should we do with that IRA? I know. Let's call Gary.
That's a great idea. I wish you'd get rid of that awful music on hold. But Gary, hello. Hi, it's Theron. How are you? We're fine, thank you. I'm here with Pam, and we've got this IRA we're trying to figure out what to do with. We don't know how to invest it, and you always had the best ideas. So we figured we'd give you a call. What are your thoughts? Say again? Okay, he says, buy low and sell high. I knew we could count on you for the best advice. You always come through for us. We really appreciate it. Thanks a lot. We'll see you soon. Take care. Bye. So, Gary, thank you very much. And we want you to know, despite turning 70, you still have the whole rest of your life ahead of you.
Gary, we look forward to the next part of your adventure. We wish you a very happy birthday, followed by many years of good health and all the happiness you deserve. Sending you all our love always. Pam.
And Theron.
Love you, Gary.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Gary. It's hard to believe it's your 70th birthday because it seems like yesterday you were sending me letters from college telling me about all that you were doing. Probably not all that you were doing, but a lot of what you were doing and drawing some crazy pictures. That's one of my best memories, is getting those letters from you growing up. I also fondly remember my nickname, Nuh. Apparently you have a thing, because shortly after Nuh came Yessa, right here next to me. And you've always engaged my children, for which I'm grateful. You've taught them new words like
Erudite.
And taught them the value of $1 by saying erudite. We love you very much. You get 3/5 of us here. Sending you much love.
Happy birthday, Uncle Gary. I can't believe you're 70 years old. I have a few things to say about you. And I'd like to begin that with the fact that you have always taken us on amazing chinchilla hunts, and not too many people know this about Uncle Gary, but he is a world-renowned leader in the art of chinchilla hunting, and he can tell you not only about every different type of chinchilla, how to capture them, how to care for them, and also all of the different antidotes that can save your life in the event of a chinchilla bite. So let it be known that Uncle Gary has probably single-handedly affected the population of chinchillas in Shaker Heights, Ohio. And you know this by simply going outside and not finding too many chinchillas these days. So the other thing about Uncle Gary along the same lines is he's always very adventurous. Uncle Gary has taken us on lots of adventures as children and as adults, and that's definitely one of the more fun qualities from Uncle Gary. Uncle Gary is a patriarch in our family, and he's always led by example when it comes to leading the Shabbos dinner services or various other holiday functions, and he always has words of wisdom to share with all of us, and that's definitely a quality that I hope to share with Uncle Gary. Uncle Gary has introduced me to many of the finer things in life, such as good cognac. He has always shown us that he knows how to have a good time and to let loose and have fun. He has an amazing sense of humor. He's also very charitable. He visits the sick. He's taken me to visit the sick and to fulfill that mitzvah. There's too many stories about Uncle Gary to share. I'm sure you'll be hearing a lot of those, many of which are very funny and heartwarming. So that's another great quality from Uncle Gary is just his personality and his amazing sense of humor, and that he can really make some of these stories memorable. He's also always been willing to provide support and to incentivize positive change in me and in those around him. That's an amazing quality of his, to be able to kind of cut straight to the thing that's important in your life and try to help you achieve that goal. So here's to you, Uncle Gary. Happy birthday. We love you, and I can't wait to see you soon.
Gary, I love your enthusiasm, your inclusiveness, and your commitment to Judaism, to your family, and to our community. You lead by example and you live by your beliefs. Every conversation or meeting, every walk or meal shared with you has been a treat. It's been my privilege for 30 years to be counted among your friends. I wish for you many years ahead of vitality, curiosity, and contentment. And today, I wish you a very happy birthday.
Hello, Uncle Gary. It's so nice to see you. You're looking so young and strong and smart and fit and erudite and sagacious and palmy, and you're such a benefactor. Well, I'm not sure that I'm the first person to greet you like this that you've seen or will see on this tribute, but I can say that a number of us probably think that many times when we first see you. And I am one of them because I've been conditioned to do so. But I wanted to say happy birthday, 70th. That's a big number. Congratulations for making it this far, and I hope there are many, many more to come. David sent out this tribute and put two questions on there, and they are, what are your favorite thing about Gary Yarus, and what is one of your favorite memories or your favorite memory? So he said you can answer one or both, and I'm going to answer both. So my favorite memory, or let's say with my favorite thing. My favorite thing, and it's a little hard to pick because there are a lot of favorite things or a lot of great things about you. But my favorite thing about you, Uncle Gary, is that to me you're someone who you can really be honest with and depend on in a way that I think of only those closest in my life can be there for me in that way. And I think I'm very lucky in that, my family's always been very strong, but you're a big part of that. And I think that's, if I had to pick one, that's probably, might be the highest compliment I can think of. So thank you for that. And my favorite memory would probably be when we worked together, or well, rather I worked for you, one summer in college. And I worked at the warehouse and we went to Israel. And what I think I liked about that experience, I mean, that's a lot of memories, but what I like about remembering that is that's sort of the time in my very young adult life. I'm not even really sure you call it that, but sort of the first time in what you could call an adult life where we really got to know each other. And we spent a lot of time together, and I went to shul with you, and we did Bikur Cholim, and I learned a lot about who you are as a person, and your ideals and how they matched up with mine at the time. And this was, actually at this point probably 7 years ago, but which is a long time for me. But really, it was really interesting to sort of go through. I was in such a growing phase in my life, and really at the beginning of one. And I think to go through a summer with you and learn sort of who you were as an adult, as I was coming into adulthood, was really, really meaningful. So that was a really fantastic summer where, I spent the summer in Miami with you and then in Israel, and it was really fantastic. So thank you for that as well. And again, happy birthday, and I love you very much. And I hope everything is going well for you, and I hope to talk to you soon. So anyway, take care. I hope the tribute is great, and hope to see you before too long. All right, bye.
Happy birthday, Nadush. I love you. It's been an honor and a blessing being your son. Thank you for that. One of my favorite childhood memories would be hunting for chinchillas in Cleveland, across the street in the park with all of the cousins and you leading the way. One of my favorite recent memories would be floating in the blue lagoon of Iceland, where it's freezing cold outside, but the water is steaming hot. And one of the things I appreciate most about you, although it sometimes drives me a little bit crazy, is that you make friends with and talk to literally everyone. No matter where we are, we could be in the Uber, we could be in an airplane, we could be at the airport, we could be at a restaurant, and you're talking to the 3 tables all around us, and I'm sitting there thinking you're kind of getting in their space, but they all end up loving it and having a blast and making quick and easy friends with you and feel seen and heard and appreciated, and it's really special, and I try to channel that into my life. I love you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Gary.
Hi, Gary. Happy birthday.
One of the most favorite things that I have is to look forward every Friday and Shabbat to be with my very best friend, Gary Yarus. And I just want to add, I love his exuberance. It's his joy for life and for friends and for helping others.
And thank you for being such a great friend to us and to our family. We love you so much and wishing you all the best and many, many more years of fun, happiness, silliness, and great health.
Amen, amen. And you should also continue to tell 3-year-olds the most corniest of jokes when they do Bikur Cholim. We love you, Gary.
Happy birthday, Gary. I'm thrilled to be a part of your tribute video and bring back the memories of our days at the cottage when you and Aaron and Leslie ran around and terrorized your younger siblings and cousins, all the way through today when you are the great cousin who pays everybody a quarter or a dollar or whatever it is to remember your name. I hope that you continue for many years with your zest for living and your optimistic point of view, and I wish you all the best. Love you.
Happy birthday, Gary. Wow, it's been 25 years, and some of them have been very challenging times, but we always managed to pull through, and we add some humor and laughter along the way. This is really a special birthday. I wish you lots of happiness, lots of peace, lots of love, lots of really good new adventures. Have a wonderful, wonderful birthday. Mazel tov.
Happy birthday, Mazel tov. Mazel tov. I'm so happy that I have a chance to express certain feelings I have for you. You know, Chazal say the age of 70 is the age where you have one purpose in life, to be a resource for the community. The enthusiasm that you show in the life messages of Torah, how the relevance of Torah to your life, how everything has a practical application, and it gives you a feeling of joy to feel connected to the truths of Torah You live your life by that, is an inspiration to all of us. Our sages say that we're all your students. We're all learning from you because you are to us what the example of a genuine, committed Jew is, one who lives and thrives and feels alive because he's connected to the Torah. It's a practical way of life, and it's how to live, and please God, your children will learn this from you too, and they'll follow in your tremendous legacy, all the future, your son and all your future generations. Your whole family should reflect the joy of being connected and living a Torah life. And it's having you in class is, well, everybody in the classes are your students. And it's Shem Mazel Tov for many years, the good health to keep on teaching and inspiring all of us. Mazel Tov.
Hi Gary, just want to wish you a very happy birthday. Thank you so much for all you do for me, for Yehudi, for the Jewish people, for the community. I hope you have the best birthday yet and a great day, and I hope to see you soon.
Hi Gare, happy 70th birthday. I'm going to share with you two things that I think are pretty important. One is my favorite thing about you, and one is also my favorite time spent with you. So I'm going to dive right in, and I'm just going to say to you, Gary, I love your passion and I love your energy. You are passionate about family, you're passionate about Judaism, you're passionate about community, and you are passionate about helping other people. I think that the way you deliver some of your messages is absolutely amazing. Your talents, your thoughts, you listen to people. It doesn't matter what situation that you're in, you are able to help somebody through a tough moment, help somebody think something through for their business or for their personal issues or whatever it is. And it's just a gift. You are a blessing when you give your advice. So I cannot thank you enough for that. The next thing I just want to talk to you is about our trip for my college interviews, okay? We had an amazing trip, and I believe that was the beginning of our adult relationship, kind of, sort of, if you will. And I remember going to Ithaca, okay, or we were on our way to Ithaca, and we stopped at Corning, New York, and we stopped at a hotel, and we were in the parking lot, and you ran in to find out how much it would be. We got in at like 2 o'clock or something in the morning, and you went into the hotel to ask how much the room would be, and they said, well, it's going to be $45 or it's going to be $50 or something like that. And you came back out to the car and you said, Suze, we're not doing this. We are not staying at this hotel. It's too expensive. We can't afford it. We're not going to do it. And I said, well, what are we going to do? And you said, you know what? We're just going to sleep in the car. And I said, well, you know, Gary, tomorrow is like a really important day for me. I have a college interview. My life depends on this. And you said, not a problem. Not a problem at all. What you're going to do is we're going to sleep in the car, and then tomorrow morning you're going to go take your makeup and you're going to, wash your face in the sink in the ladies' room there, and you're just going to change, and we're just going to get going to Ithaca College. And I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, I am trusting my oldest brother, and he says that we don't have enough money to pay for the hotel room. We're going to sleep in the car, and you know what? That plan worked. It was a plan B, and we did everything that you said, and I trusted you, and it worked. Now, I just want to say, I would have paid for the hotel that night, and I know that you still probably wouldn't have paid for that hotel, but we've all grown up and we all have our own whatevers. But anyway, it was a wonderful trip. And as I said at the beginning, I think that this sort of started us on a great relationship together. So thank you. Thank you very, very much for that. So happy 70th birthday, Gary. I think that you are just amazing and wonderful and kind, and you got a lot of this, and we got a lot of this from Mom and Dad, and you've carried it through the generation. Mom and Dad had a lot of love around their table, and I know that you and Jeffrey and Pam, and certainly myself, have carried all of these legacies with us, the legacy of love and the legacy of togetherness and the importance of it. So we've carried it forward, and I feel blessed about that. And I really think that part of it is because of your tenacity and your passion and what you bring to our family, okay? And as I said, it could also be an extended family. I also adore our Tuesday night phone conference calls. I mean, good Lord, we plan on 10 minutes and we're on an hour and 15 minutes later or whatever it is, and we get to different details that are really important in each of our lives. And we go around and you are able to include everybody, and you're able to be thoughtful about, what about this person or what about that person. And I know we all do it, but sometimes you're the leader of the pack, and it's kind of great just to hear you. You are my breath of fresh air, oftentimes when we're on that conference call, so I thank you for that. So as my older brother, you have taught me and you've taught us. You've guided me and you've guided us, and you've been by our sides to help us grow. And I don't think there's any bigger compliment that I can give you. It's just been a joy growing up with you and trying to emulate you and trying to have the same values that you do. And you teach and you listen. And this is just this part of your way of connecting with people. And I think it's magnificent. Your kind sensitivity, your tenacity, certainly your passion and your energy always shines through. And I'm so thankful for that. I love you as one of my blessings in my life, and all I can do is wish you Yasher Koach, and may this year be the beginning of a great new journey for you. May you enjoy health and happiness and joy, and just know that I love you and happy birthday.
Hi Gary, this is Paulina. Happy 70th birthday, Mazal Tov. I wish you all the best, and to always be happy and healthy and so energetic and so young at heart, and to continue your adventures and inspirations of all the young people, and hopefully to many more celebrations and many more travels together. And I will never forget all the times that we shared together in Poland, including the negotiations for all of the souvenirs that we did for everyone, and also our exploration of the city of Krakow. So I would really love to see you soon and hopefully celebrate with you, and to many more adventures together. When is the next Yehudi trip? Woo! Happy birthday!
Hey Gary, it's PK. Wanted to wish you a really happy 70th birthday from Yerushalayim. It has been an amazing time knowing you and learning with you, just being a confidant, and really admire you and look up to you as being a great guy, someone you can always talk to, laugh with, have a l'chaim with, and always can offer great advice. So wishing you Mazel Tov on your 70th birthday. From Israel, and Admeavis from Shana, another 50 years of great learning and friendship together.
Happy birthday, Gary! Uncle Gary! We love you! I hope you have a long life and live to 120 years old. Happy birthday! Love you. Bye. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy smell like a monkey. And you look like one too. P.S. I do not actually mean that. It's just a happy birthday song that I learned.
Hi, my favorite thing about Gary is that he's available for everybody all the time. He's a tremendous person to ask counsel for. He's wise, as our sages tell us in Pirkei Avos, that one who is wise is one who learns from everybody. Gary not only learns from everybody, Gary respects everybody. And I haven't seen anybody really who respects everybody more than Gary, and that's why we love Gary.
Hi, Gary Yarus. Happy 70th birthday. Yom Holedet Sameach. It should be a wonderful, wonderful birthday, Gary. Believe me, it's not so bad on this side of the aisle. This side of 70, it's still a lot of good years ahead. I remember so well growing up together at the cottages and coming over to your porch and sitting around, and Marilyn and Lenny and your brother and your sister, and it was just such a good time, and it's continued to be. And you have a wonderful family, and you've built your own life and moved to your own direction. You've done so much for the Jewish people, and you continue to do that, and it means so much. It's so much a part of who we all are as a family. So from Alana, from myself, from all my children and grandchildren, again, happy birthday and Yom Holedet Sameach. There should be many, many more good years ahead, Gary. Mazel Tov. Kol hakavod.
It is my great honor and pleasure to send this video message to one of my favorite people in the entire world, Mr. Gary Yarus, on the occasion of his 70th birthday. Gary, much like the wine in your storage facilities and that one share of Berkshire Hathaway stock, with age, you only become better and more valuable. You are a beloved member not only of our shul, but of the entire Miami and greater Miami community. There is no communal project that you don't take a lead in, grab the bull by the horns, and are dedicated to each and every one of us. And for that and everything else about you, we love you dearly. We wish you the happiest birthday and many happy returns. Mazel tov.
Hi Gary, I will appreciate all your leadership in the Jewish community here locally as one of the local leaders, and we remember all the good days that we had when you were treasurer at Or Chaim and I was president, and all the 3 times a week that we used to work out. So in this 70th birthday, we wish you good health and that you should continue working out and doing good things for the Jewish community. Amen. Till the 120 in good health.
Dear Gary, first let me wish you a wonderful and happy 70th birthday. I feel so fortunate to be your cousin and have grown up with you in my life. It's hard to choose one favorite thing about you because I have so many. I love your sense of humor, and I love your being so upbeat and eager to cheer people up. And you're always so strong, solid, and supportive for people so they can come to you for advice and support. My favorite memories of you cover a range of things. The days at the cottage when we would roast marshmallows over the bonfire and dive for coins in the pool. And of course, when you would help me overcome my fear of the gully monster. The days at South Park also, when I would go late at night down the street to join you and your sibs. It was so nice having fellow night owl cousins just living down the street. But the best memory of all is how you've always made me feel like I was really worth something. The family called me by my nickname Chutz, but when I walk into a room, you don't just say, Chutz is here. You say, Her Chutzelency has arrived, and make me feel like a queen. So for all of this and all the wonderful good things that you do, I want to wish you a Yom Huledet Sameach.
Hi Gary, surprise, happy 70th. You know who it is, and I just wanted to wish you a happy birthday. I didn't realize you were 70 already, that went fast. I thought you were still just above 60, so I guess time flies. Some of my fondest memories with you are a couple years ago, you took me to the Schwab conference, and I really had a good time there, and I was impressed because you walked around to every single booth and talked to everybody. And I did learn a lot and I had fun. I also remember going to Florida when I was little with my parents, probably about 10 or 12, and visiting you, my big cousin in Florida, and I always thought that was fun. Some of the things I really like about you, I will try to keep this short, but there's a lot. I think whenever I see you, which isn't that often, you always have great stories and you always give great advice, whether personal or business. I can always bounce ideas off of you, and I really like that. And you just look at things in a different way, and your advice is great, and it always has a little religious twist, which I think I need a little more of, so that's good. Anyway, happy birthday, and I hope to see you soon, and I will hopefully see you in Cleveland in a few months. Bye.
Uncle Guillermo, happy 21st birthday with 49 years of experience. Howdy boy, howdy boy, howdy boy, howdy boy, howdy boy, howdy boy, howdy boy. Really, we love you so much. You're the best. You crack everybody up. You're extremely insightful, and you're an amazing mentor. We hope that you don't die a horrible, hideous death. We love you.
Happy birthday, Gary. Much love from Catherine and Nico.
Gary, happy birthday. It's absolutely amazing to think that you are now 70 years old. since I've known you for the last 40 some odd years. You have been a joy to be with, and I look forward to many, many more years of happy times together. We have always been confidants for each other, but especially you for me. You've always been there for me, and I just can't begin to tell you how much I appreciate you, your friendship, the brotherhood that we share with each other, how you've always been there for my family and my associates and our community. So happy birthday, Gary, and many, many, many more with good health and happiness and great things to come that I look forward to sharing with you. You are absolutely a joy for our lives. Be well, my friend.
Good morning,
morning,
Gary. Happy 70th. We miss you.
We'll see you soon, hopefully in sunny Florida or in Cleveland. Hope everything's great. Have a wonderful, wonderful year.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Gary Jones, how are your bones? Happy birthday, man. 70? No way. No way. First of all, you don't look a day over 68. That's number one. I want you to know that. Number two, you're the man. I love you. And I want to tell you why very, very briefly, and this isn't everything, but just a little bit. I've never met anyone as enthusiastic as you are about people, about their thoughts, about their feelings, what they actually care about. I mean, dude, I learned so much from you. I still learn so much from you. And back in those days at UM, when I would go with you to those board meetings and watch you interact with people who are so different from each other and from you, and just learn and study and understand what they're saying, you're the man. I love you to bits. You're incredible. Have such a wonderful birthday. Many, many, many happy returns, brother. All my love.
Hey Gary, hey everybody else there who's celebrating. Happy birthday. I hope that 2019 is a great year filled with all sorts of new adventures and growth and health and lots of love and some of your deepest desires to come to fruition. So enjoy your celebration and have a wonderful birthday. Bye.
Hello, Gary. I'm at your house now, doing this video for the collage that David is putting together for you. This is not my normal way of communicating, so if I'm a little, I don't know, awkward doing this, hopefully you'll understand. I am so pleased to be able to celebrate this 70th birthday with you, and even more pleased that you and I have been friends for, I don't know, how long has it been? More than 55 years. It is also remarkable to be with you and to see you just as vibrant and engaged and with it as you ever were, as you were certainly in high school. To see how much just walking around with you, and to see how people still love to be with you and love to be in your presence, just like it was in high school. So, I'm going to keep it short, because again, this is not my, I'm not used to doing this, but I look forward to many more years of that vibrancy in your life, many more years of life, of course, and many, many more years of our friendship. Happy birthday.
Gary, a happy birthday from all the Berkey family, and for being the great friend that you have been to all of us. We sure appreciate you. Keep up your great sense of humor and your great dedication to doing good for the world and for all your friends. Thank you for being a good friend to us. Don Berkey.
Here's my Uncle Gary Yarus, a man who's a walking thesaurus. He makes us drink Schlivovitz and spouts gratuitous Yiddish. In short, life with Gary brings source. Despite his being quite pious, as children he sought out to bribe us. For Chrysostomach boost to his self-esteem, he would smile and he would gleam, and with $2 bills he'd supply us. He'd couple these words of obscurity with behavior of ignorance and immaturity. While he, quote, went to Harvard twice, no trip to Gary would be complete or suffice without a reference to Shaq at airport security. While Gary's an absurd contrarian and certainly an infuriating Sabbatarian, despite all the bother, I still love him like a father. So happy birthday, Gary, you septuagenarian.
Happy birthday, Gary Yarus. Want to take this occasion to tell you that you are my favorite roommate at Schwab conferences. I'm wishing you in the next year at least one and hopefully several new passions in your life. You know I'm always there for you. Love you, Bill Proper.
Why do I love Gary Yarus? That's an easy question. His energy, his commitment to his family. Plus, I've known the guy for, I'll be 70 in March, since I was 7. So that's a long time. We had some great times together. Cottage. He reminded me, running away from the Gully Monster. There was driving, movies, watching Eric the Man of Stone. Remember that year? And of course, there were all of Lenny's wonderful stories. And Marilyn, who I loved. Always on time, Marilyn Yarus. But listen, happy birthday, Gary. I love you. Many more. And you still look like your kid.
Gary, Abe Miller, happy birthday. I would have to say the biggest, most impressionable memory I have, Gary, was somewhere in the early 70s. Now you got to remember, you're having your 70th birthday, so you got a few years on me. So I would say I had just gotten my driver's license. And my mother was speaking to your mother about Abe's driving Richard's car up to Boston. And Aunt Madge informed you, and you had this thing you wanted taken up to Boston. So you said, hey, Abie, can I drop this off and put it in the car and have you drive it up? I said, well, Gary, of course. So I remember the car was a Toyota Celica, 2-door, very small little imported car, which was kind of unusual at the time. And Gary, you came over with this rug. It was at least 10 by 12. And you tried bending it, folding it, squeezing it to get it to fit into the car, but we had no success. So finally you said, well, Abe, why don't we tie it on top of the car? And then you can just drive up to Boston. And I just couldn't go with that. So I guess you might say, Gary, was the magic carpet ride, because I have no idea how that carpet ever got up to Boston, because it sure wasn't on top of the Celica. Anyway, happy birthday, love you, hope to see you soon. Bye.
Hi, Gary. Here it's your birthday and a very special one. Well, we wish you many happy returns, many years of joy and good health and nachas and friendship, which Marilyn and I value very, very much. God bless you.
Hi, Uncle Gary. Happy 70th birthday. You are looking magnanimous and palmy and altogether a wonderful gentleman. My mom is a little bit incapable with technology, so this is a message from her. Gary Jones, how are your bones? At 70. Trust they're strong because we treasure the joy and inspiration you gift to all of us, and we're expecting decades more of both. Plus, you're the Pied Piper of the Ratner youth. How could any of them have gotten into college without your sagacious teaching and all the money they collected from you? Your younger cousin Charna, plus me and Zach. Happy birthday, Uncle Gary.
Hey, Gary. Greetings from snowy Cleveland. I just wanted to wish you a very happy 70th birthday. Sorry I can't be there to join you, but I hope you have a wonderful, healthy, happy year ahead of you, and we'll be talking to you soon. Take care.
הולדת שמח, Gary. I hear that you're turning to be a big boy, and I have just 50 more time to wish you Yom Huledet Sameach. I wish you a good health, nachas, and good life. Bye-bye.
Hi, Gary.
Hi, Gary.
Happy birthday from Frankfurt, Germany. Sending you a lot of love and many blessings for your 70th birthday and always. and so grateful for the amazing, beautiful, loving, warm friendship we've shared for so many years. And here's to another 70. Thank you for being the most awesome friend, full of love, spunk, humor, intellect, and all the other wonderful things you've given us over the years. Happy 70th.
After all that, what else can I say? Of course.
We
Happy
love
birthday.
you.